performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Once more with Harvey.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
They run straight ahead with Harvey.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Shreds the tackle. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
That's good. Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Gets by him at the 25. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the air, Allen.
He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
And
Brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets them up first and goal.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Allen to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17-all. All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Oh, it stays up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little game. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Throwing now is Allen. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's Allen. Nifty move. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Palmer. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Operating from the gun, Allen.
Completes to Shakir once again.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Bills on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Ray Davis.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Pass on for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Able to slither by.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Broncos about set to go on offense. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10.
Daquan Jones. The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Now it's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Throwing Nix.
A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's more. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Allen going to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got him in. Incomplete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Allen now looks to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Open man is here. He's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he sidestepped a one-man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Looking to throw. Allen. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Elijah Moore from 8 yards out. And the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, first and 10. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Up the middle, it's Harvey. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And it's third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Nix to the air. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They're going. It's Nix. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover.
Riley Moss takes him down defensively.
It's second and 8.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Fighting to stay upright.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That's out wide for Palmer.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, and make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
Third and 9.
Now Allen again.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The middle to Davis. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They go again to Davis. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now Allen.
The right side here caught by Kincaid.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills will add on to their lead. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Denver's offense ready to go again. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Here's Nix. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
It's now
second and 10. Nix to throw again.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
R.J. Harvey brought down back the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Nix.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
To throw. Here's Nix.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun.
Bryant with a catch right side. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Nix looking to throw again.
Out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Bo Nix
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
The Bills are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.